At Chipotle, we also have a playlist. Guacamole as it's being hand-mashed. The sizzle of adobo chicken on the grill. The chopping of onions and cilantro. We call our playlist Real. Order now. Chipotle. For real.
This podcast is brought to you by Carvana. Buying a car shouldn't eat up your week. That's why Carvana made it convenient. Car buying that fits around your life, not the other way around. You can get pre-qualified for an auto loan in just a couple of minutes and browse thousands of quality car options, all within your terms, all online, all on your schedule. Turn car buying into a few clicks and not a full week's endeavor. Finance and buy your car at your convenience on Carvana. Financing subject to credit approval. Additional terms and conditions may apply.
At Strayer University, we help students like you go from, is it possible, to anything is possible by offering access to up to 10 no-cost gen ed courses, so you can reach your goals affordably and fast. Visit strayer.edu to learn more. No-cost gen eds provided by Strayer University affiliate Sophia. Eligibility rules apply. Connect with us for details. Strayer University is certified to operate in Virginia by Chev and has many campuses, including at 2121 15th Street North in Arlington, Virginia.
Rated T for teen.
Each year, thousands of adults lose their shred. It's an epidemic simply known as shred loss. But it doesn't have to be this way. Because rekindling your shred is as easy as playing the new Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. With new parks, cross-platform multiplayer, and sick new game modes, we can put an end to shred loss everywhere. Get the new Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 and show the world that the shred's not dead. Get Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 available now.
This episode is brought to you by Liquid IV. When you hydrate with Liquid IV, you're powered by HydraScience. HydraScience is Liquid IV's science-backed formula with an optimized ratio of electrolytes, vitamins, and nutrients. Experience great-tasting hydration for mental clarity, physical endurance, and overall well-being. Sip into something that up-levels every moment. Liquid IV. Tear, pour, live more. Visit us at liquidiv.com.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
You know that one friend who somehow knows everything about money? Yeah, now imagine they live in your phone. Say hey to Experian, your big financial friend. It's the app that helps you check your FICO score, find ways to save, and basically feel like a financial genius. And guess what? It's totally free. So go on, download the Experian app. Trust me, having a BFF like this is a total game changer.
This article discusses how organizations can develop skills in their employees that cannot be replicated by artificial intelligence, AI, and automation technologies. It explores 3 categories of skills that are likely to withstand the rise of AI: creative and design skills, social and emotional skills, and adaptability and lifelong learning. Practical guidance is provided for cultivating these skills through targeted training and developing a learning culture. Case studies of companies in the technology, healthcare, and manufacturing industries are examined. The role of leadership in prioritizing skills development is also covered. The article argues that by committing resources to systematically building these human skill sets and fostering continuous learning, companies can ensure their workforce is prepared for the impacts of technological change on work. Total commitment from organizational leaders is seen as key to inspiring a culture where people feel empowered to learn and improve. Artificial intelligence and automation are rapidly advancing and changing the nature of work. To remain competitive in this new digital world, organizations and their leaders must take proactive measures to develop skills in their people that machines simply cannot replicate. Today we will explore the types of skills that are likely to withstand the rise of AI and offers practical guidance for organizational leaders seeking to cultivate these skills to ensure continued success and longevity in a technology-driven business landscape. Skills immune to automation while AI and robotics advance at an astonishing pace. Some core human skills and abilities will remain beyond the reach of machines for the foreseeable future. Leaders should focus their training efforts on nurturing 3 categories of skills: creative and design skills, while computers can analyze vast amounts of data and identify patterns. Human creativity, design sense, and ability to brainstorm new solutions lie at the very heart of innovation, a key driver of economic growth.
On WhatsApp, no one can see or hear your personal messages. Whether it's a voice call, message, or sending a password. To WhatsApp, it's all just this. So whether you're sharing the streaming password in the family chat or trading those late-night voice messages that could basically become a podcast, your personal messages stay between you, your friends, and your family. No one else. Not even us. WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
This episode is brought to you by Polestar. There's only one true way to experience the all-electric luxury SUV Polestar 3, and that's to take a test drive. It can go from 0 to 60 in as little as 4.8 seconds with the dynamic handling of a sports car. But to truly understand how it commands the road, you need to be behind the wheel. Up to 350 miles of range, the 3D surround sound system by Bowers & Wilkins. It's all something you have to experience to believe. So book your test drive for Polestar 3 today at Polestar.com.
If you went on a road trip and you didn't stop for a Big Mac or drop a crispy fry between the car seats or use your McDonald's bag as a placemat, then that wasn't a road trip. It was just a really long drive. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At participating McDonald's.
This episode is brought to you by Blink, an Amazon company. Think you're ready for Prime Day? With up to 50% off Blink Smart Security, you will be. With crisp HD video, real-time alerts, and two-way talk, you'll know the moment your packages arrive. Save big on Blink Smart Security, starting at just $19.99 with the Blink Mini 2 plug-in camera. Shop now at Amazon.com/Blink.
Skills like generating novel ideas, thinking outside the box, artistic expression, and envisioning new products, services are highly valued yet intrinsically human capabilities not easily replicated by algorithms alone. Creativity, fostering an environment where employees feel empowered to freely explore creative ideas without fear of failure or criticism. Offering training in design thinking processes and brainstorming techniques. Design, providing exposure to design best practices across industries. Encouraging multidisciplinary collaboration to solve complex challenges from new perspectives. Sponsoring ongoing education in tools like graphic, product, UI/UX design. Social and emotional skills, relationships, empathy. Communication and emotional intelligence are skills that machines have yet to master. The ability to understand human behaviors and make emotional connections is crucial for success in many roles involving customer service, leadership, sales, and more. Communication, developing active listening, public speaking, and conflict resolution abilities through workshops, certification programs, and on-the-job experiences. Empathy, promoting understanding and appreciation of different life experiences and perspectives through diversity and inclusion training. Fostering caring, compassionate workplace culture. Emotional intelligence, offering courses teaching self-awareness. Relationship management and mindfulness practices to enhance EQ for all employees. Adaptability and lifelong learning as work changes dramatically due to new technologies. The most successful employees of the future will be those with a growth mindset and passion for continuous self-improvement. Promoting adaptability and hunger for new knowledge helps people transition seamlessly to emerging roles. Adaptability, rotating team members regularly to diversify skills exposure. Encouraging curiosity, risk-taking, and out-of-comfort zone experiences. Tracking achievements and lessons learned from each challenge. Lifelong learning, sponsoring on and off-campus learning opportunities. Providing access to massive open online courses, MOOCs, industry conferences, certifications. Cultivating internal learning community resources. With intentional training and development around creativity, social skills, and lifelong learning, companies can build a workforce prepared for the automation age. But how exactly can these efforts be implemented successfully? Practical application to translate theory into real organizational impact. Commitment from leadership and tailored approaches are crucial. Here are 3 industries that offer practical examples. Technology, as the birthplace of AI itself. Technology companies must develop vibrantly human skills to survive. Google champions creative culture by giving employees 20% time for pet projects and new ideas. Facebook invested $7.5 million in diversity training to enhance communication empathy across global teams. Apple pairs software engineers with designers for cross-training to spark innovation through multidisciplinary synergy. Healthcare. Rapid advancements in AI diagnosis tools require soft skills more than ever in healthcare. Mayo Clinic runs grand rounds, seminars teaching doctors public speaking. Storytelling for connecting with patients on emotional level. Stanford Medicine trains staff in active listening workshops to combat burnout through deeper empathy. Manufacturing, while robotics take over repetitive physical tasks. Advanced manufacturing demands continual adaptation. BMW Academy programs teach supply chain managers 3D printing AI applications. Boeing offers on-site MBA science degrees via community college partnerships for lifelong employees. Caterpillar University boasts extensive custom courses in design. Mechanical engineering for all levels. To execute effectively, leaders should consider the following best practices: investment, dedicate adequate budget and resources, people. Space, technology, for skills development initiatives. Needs assessment, survey employees regularly to understand training interests and design customized programs. Leader participation, executives should role model learning behavior and engage in courses alongside staff. Flexible schedules, allow time during after work for self-paced and in-person training sessions. Certification recognition, formally acknowledge skills progression with compensation. Titles to incentivize continuous growth. Measurement, track participation rates, satisfaction surveys. Performance indicators to assess ROI and refine approach. By following such industry examples and implementation guidance, companies across all sectors can actively develop the skills workers need to prosper amid accelerating technological change. But commitment to lifelong learning must start from the highest levels of leadership. Leadership's role in cultivating a learning culture ultimately. Cultivating an agile workforce ready for AI falls squarely on organizational leaders. Beyond allocating proper resources, executives must exemplify lifelong learning attitudes themselves to inspire commitment throughout the ranks. 3 critical leadership behaviors are: lead by example, participate publicly in training programs to validate importance of skills development for all. Share learning experiences openly. Communicate vision, articulate how specific skills like creativity, emotional intelligence will propel the company mission into the future. Relate it to employees' day-to-day roles. Remove barriers, smooth logistical hurdles like scheduling constraints. Foster trusting environment where failures are welcomed learning opportunities, not punishment. Top leaders at Anthropic, an AI safety startup, teach tech ethics tutorials to staff regularly. Patagonia CEO Rose Marcario writes blog posts reviewing business books to spark company-wide discussions. Michelin exemplifies continuous self-improvement through its Michelin University Global Campus open to all 95,000+ staff and their families. Inspiring this type of growth-centered culture from the C-suite down is critical to survival against automation disruption. When people feel empowered to learn and leaders prioritize skills constantly, organizations develop the human advantage to thrive despite technological change. Those that fall behind risk obsolescence in a dynamically evolving business landscape. Conclusion: while artificial intelligence shows astonishing potential to transform work as we know it, certain intrinsically human skills like creativity, empathy and adaptability will remain beyond the reach of machines for the foreseeable future. By cultivating these types of capabilities through sincere skill-building initiatives and culture change, companies can arm their people with the lifelong competitive advantages needed to prosper amid accelerating technological disruption. But success demands total commitment from leadership, not just words but real resources, participation, and empowerment of every individual to become their best. Continually learning selves. Those firms that foster vibrantly human workforces through such agile development will stand the test of time against all automation may bring. The future belongs to organizations that empower their people to reach their fullest human potential.